Hello, hello, hello. I am so excited to be here and talking to you guys today because I'm doing something that I've never done before in my personal life and really wanted to bring you guys along for the ride. So, if I can be totally transparent with you, there was a point in my life where a very long point in my life, pretty much up until recently, where I was an extreme pessimist, okay? And I called myself a realist, meaning like I felt like the more realistic I was, the better prepared I was for a terrible outcome. And so it didn't matter about anything. It could have been, I remember one time being out to eat with one of my friends, and the waiter started to walk back to our table, and I kept saying, well, I guess she's going to tell me that they don't have my meal that I wanted because I drove all the way here for it and I'm really excited about it. And she's like, why do you think that? And I was like, well, I just wanted to be prepared if she told me that meal wasn't available for me. And it's like, I would do that about everything. And to be honest, it was exhausting to me. And I am certain, 100% certain, it was exhausting to other people. Anyways, at the beginning of this year, I decided to pick one word for the year, which was optimism. I really wanted to focus on being more optimistic, more glass half full type of person. To be really honest, it was, if you would have told me that I should do this 5 years ago, I would have told you no. But I am at a place in my personal development and growth and success journey to where I have really incorporated a lot of different practices that help me shift my mindset. I do a lot of NLP, hypnotherapy, EFT, time techniques, like all of that. And I'm actually certified in a lot of it because not only did I want to help my clients, I wanted to be able to support and help myself as well. So I really embraced this word optimism, and much to my surprise, it was a lot easier than I thought because of the work that I've done to this point. Anyways, fast forward to November 1st, 2020, where I decided to commit to 1 year of no doubting myself, okay? And that means from November 1st, 2020 to November 1st, 2021, I have to commit to zero doubts. And the reason that this is so important to me is because I want to ensure that I am really stepping away from fear and operating from a place of faith. If I can be really, really honest, the times that I have really tuned in and trusted myself and really allowed those intuitive, like spiritual downloads from God to come into my life and made intentional action based on that, I have put myself in a position to succeed. But every time on the opposite end, when I've tried to rationalize it or talk myself out of it or change my mind or tell myself all the reasons it doesn't work, I fail, right? I get in my own way. I don't succeed. I stay in my comfort zone, which seems comfortable, but really it's just familiar. It's not allowing me to grow or to expand or move forward. And so there's a lot of really big goals that I have for 2021. And I didn't want to wait until 2021 because I don't need some significant day to just get started. It was just a day that popped in my mind. I just woke up that morning and was like, I'm not allowed to doubt myself anymore. So the reason that I'm sharing this with you guys today is because I want you guys to be along this journey with me. Because I'm going to be honest, I already am a few days in, and there's been moments where it's been difficult. There's been moments where I feel really inspired and I move on it. And then there's been moments like, why did I set myself up for this? But my ideal goal at the end of this is to really be able to have more trust in myself to start taking inspired action. And here's the thing, I am not going to allow myself to be scared of failure because I believe that when you fail fast, you also learn even faster. I believe that when you have a setback, you put yourself in a position to succeed. And so my goal during this year is to not allow any doubts in, but to really go after what it is that I desire confidently and unapologetically. And the most exciting part is that you guys get to be on this journey with me and watch my highs, watch my lows, watch my struggles, and watch my successes. And if you know me well, if you know anything about me, if you've been following me for some time, you know that I'm a very open book. I'm very transparent. So you guys will get to see all of the things behind the scenes, like what goals I'm working on, what it looks like, where I've had failures and where I've had major wins. And so I'll be checking in with you guys regularly to let you know how my progress is coming along. And more importantly, I wanted to share this with you too, because maybe this is something that you want to try. Maybe this is something that you want to attempt. Maybe this is something that you're ready to dive into, because here's the reality. We all have big goals. We all have big desires, but a lot of times we get in our own way with trying to rationalize it or trying to perfect it or trying to make sense of it or trying to conceptualize it or trying to do all the things right. But we get in our own way. And here's what I'm going to tell you. You get to go after your goal, even if you don't have a perfect approach. You get to go after what it is you desire, even if things aren't perfectly aligned. All you got to do is trust and believe that on the other side, the outcome is going to be far better than where you are. And here's an old saying that I love. What got you here won't get you there. So basically, where you are and what got you to where you are isn't what's going to get you to where you want to be. So you got to do something different if you want something different. And so this is your permission to do something different. And this is my next step to do something different for a bigger and better outcome. And I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see what's on the other side and to really be able to track this journey along with you guys and your support. If you have any questions about what this journey is going to look like, the parameters or anything like that, type them in the comments below. I'd love to give you feedback. And honestly, I'm kind of trialing and erroring it myself. Basically, it's a trial and error process, but I do know that it's going to be something different, something exciting, something inspiring, and I know something big is on the other side. There's an old saying by Martin Luther King that says, faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. And here's what I'm doing. I'm taking that first step and I don't see the entire staircase in front of me. And that first step is just believing in myself. But here's what else I know, that when I take that first step, God will illuminate the path in front of me as I continue to move along. And so I'm excited to see what I will be able to see and uncover as I move forward. So hold me accountable, check in with me, and I will keep letting you guys know how it's going. Have an absolutely amazing day.